Ladies and gentlemen, we have another Mexican duck on the scene. Another man who is incapable of having the balls to fight this man on the screen here. I don't know how, and I don't know why, but these Mexican fighters do not want a piece of Osley Iglesias in the slightest, because they know this rough, tough, tricky, technical, fast, powerful southpaw will smoke your boots. And I'll be honest, I think this is a much closer fight if he fought Osley Iglesias compared to Canelo, because Canelo's old, he's washed, his reflexes, his chin, his punch resistance ain't what it was once upon a time. Where Jaime Munguia, I know Canelo just beat Munguia, but Munguia, styles make fights, and he is young, hungry, fresh. You know, he has been dropped, he has been stopped as well, but he will come forward, he'll be all over you like a rash. His volume punching is through the roof, and he has more of a chance in my eyes than Canelo, just based on the fact that styles make fights. But at the same time, you do wonder with the whole situation recently with Jaime Munguia, has he really got that natural power, if you know what I mean? Allegedly. Whereas Iglesias, he's a tough, rough, silky southpaw which causes problems towards anyone. He'd beat Shiraz, he'd beat Diego Pacheco, he'd beat Belanga, he'd beat most super middleweights. And if I'm completely honest, this is something I feel bad for him, where he doesn't have that big promotion. He hasn't got that Matchroom backing or that Queensbury backing or Top Rank or Al Heyman or any of these big promoters. He's just someone who, he's made his name in Canada on, I believe he's with Eye of the Tiger Promotions, and you saw what job they did with David Lemieux at promoting him, so that's all you need to know about that. But all in all, he's a top fighter, and this is a sad thing where he won an IBO world title and he's defended it like 4 or 5 times. Why has he done that? Because no one of the 4 main sanctioning bodies would fight him. Even when Canelo was undisputed, interim titles, they refuse. Bit like this man here, where he gets chinned by an absolute nobody, so he knows it's a high risk, low reward against someone like Iglesias. Even though it's for a world title, but that just sums up the man himself. He wants everything as a fair level playing field, yet he don't want to take actions to make it that himself. So what does Canelo go and do? He goes and friends his old foe. He goes and be little pally with his old foe Canelo Alvarez, and he decides, you know what, I'm going to try and fight like him in the rematch against Bruno. Actually, do you know what, I'm going to take his route. I'm going to follow what he does as a businessman and avoids every fight that he could take, every solid fight that should happen in boxing, and he goes and fights paper champions, or he fights low level oppositions for a high payday. That is what Jaime Munguia is trying to do, and that's the worst thing that he could do, because when you look at his record, I couldn't name you more than 5 people on his resume off the top of my head. The people I could name is the simple Liam Smith, Jesse Vargas, which, let me not get into that robbery, Saddam Ali, Canelo, and Bruno, off the top of my head. Oh, actually, I take that back, Javrenchenko, make that 6. Another fight which he should have lost. So he should have more losses than his, stated on his record, where he only has 2. So that just sums up padding record. And then when you fight a decent fighter, a solid fighter, them padding records, them Tijuana bums that you fight, they go out the window and people see you for who you truly are. Whereas Iglesias, I'm telling you right now, if he gets the opportunity, he will spark every single top super middleweight. He will spark them with ease. And if I'm completely honest, granted everyone grows a big pair of balls and he actually gets his opportunity, I can easily see Iglesias wiping the super middleweight division with ease. With absolute ease.